where's my chat? Oh, there's my chat. All right, I'm back. Yeah, this is how I remembered it. So it was, yeah, I had the old version and didn't have like the OAuth type login instead of the key thing. So this is much better. So I'm not sure how I got this, but I got it. I know that there's a I can't remember what it was. You can download like the demo or like beta stuff. So that's why I went and grabbed this. It looks pretty good. I think balance is good. The audio balance seems all right. If it's not, just let me know. Let's see. This put a quarter in? Okay, so I can't put a quarter in. Apparently. Oh, there we go. Alright, so putting quarter in. I gotta redefine the keys. Hang on. Jump. I don't know. Jump. Attack. Start. Point. That'll leave the service menu. Oh, I need to save settings. Save settings. I don't think that works. Alright, that works. That's jump. This is slicey sliced. I'm still putting in quarters though. What did he take? He must have reset. Alright, hang on. Active switches. Attack. Start. Coin. Selling service. No. Save set. Alright. Huh. Weird. This is rebooting the whole system. I don't want to reboot the whole system. Let's reload the core. Game sound is way loud. Okay. Weird. It's really quiet for me, but alright, I'll put it down here. Is that too quiet or is that good? Let's see. Alright, coin. Yeah, it's not putting coins in. Weird. That's supposed to be start, but it's not working. Yeah, the buttons aren't working with the thing. This is still a beta, so it's fine. I'm not complaining. Hit buttons. Button mash. Oh, hurry. Do. But it works, you know? It's in beta, so I'm not complaining. But it seems like the controls do not control up. Or do not match up to where they should be. Yeah, it works. The sound is good. I finally got this back the way I had it before. What a headache. This is why I like doing drive mirroring, but nothing supports it. I just want a drive mirror, so when it's dead, I can just plop the new drive in, or, you know, you have two of them that are mirrored and one dies, just put the other one in. Put a new one in and sync it. I'm going up the stairs. Oh, wow, that really, that bowling ball really took me out. It's a big bowling ball. Well, it's kind of a normal-sized bowling ball if these were normal-sized turtles, instead of like 6-foot tall turtles. Dun 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 turtles. Dun 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 turtles. I'm Leonardo. Oh, I have to beat these guys up. I can't just keep walking. Color seems a bit off to me, but that could just be me. I haven't played this in like, you know, 30 years. Oh, real turtles? Yeah, I know. I know there are real turtles that are that big. I've seen them. Galapagos Island tortoises and stuff, yeah. Which are different than turtles, but whatever. Yeah, they're huge. Yeah, I'm talking about like the little, you know, painted turtle that I have downstairs. That, compared to that size of that bowling ball, is about accurate. Yeah, exactly. They are technically different, but it's like hares and bunnies. They're different, but you know, everyone kind of just confuses them. It's like apes and monkeys. People don't get that they're different. Apes don't have tails. Oh, I guess I can't just run away from this guy. Zobot, robot, robot. Let's see. Yeah, I do see the video capture device seems to be a lot lower than my voice now. Weird. Should I turn it up, or is it fine? So I'm just looking at the levels that I see on my thing. And I can barely hear it. Now that could be the volume on my side in my headset. It might be low. Well, let's turn it up to like there. Actually, I can't hear anything now. I think the sound went away. No, I heard that. I can barely hear it. Kind of quiet. Okay. Well, I usually can tell by audio, by the sound. There. Is that better? Is it too loud, or is it better? I usually just set it to like one thing, and I can look, and I take a look at the levels, and I just adjust it per game as needed. So it's good. Okay. All right. It seems quiet to me in my ears. It's quieter than I recall. Like I remember I could turn it up to a decent volume so I could actually hear the sound good, and it matched well. But I don't know. Yeah, I can hear it, but just not. It's really quiet for me, which is odd because I used to have it. I'm gonna chop you up, ha! It's supposed to, I'm just cutting the bonds. Yeah, that's it. Rescuing her. La 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 la. Oh, a link. Okay. You sent me something about how to do your settings. That is Rocksteady. I don't know why the sound is quiet. I had it before. It was like good. But that was with my previous setup before I had to reinstall Windows and everything else. I might play with the mixers a bit. I have the 53 lives or something. Apparently each quarter is like there. Each quarter is like 5 lives, I guess. If I'm reading that correctly. Sound stuff. Watch. Yeah, I'll take a look at the sound stuff. Like I said, the way I used to have it I could just look at the levels and I could just tell by, since I'm monitoring the game audio through OBS, I don't hear the game audio like live in my, directly from my MiSTer. I'm hearing it from the capture. That way I can tell, how loud it is going out, theoretically. And then I just compare. I could make it louder. Yeah, I could make it louder. Hey! He's got April! I could make it louder and then make my voice louder as well. So that way I could hear it. I might do that. Alright. I'm kind of done with this. It was just a test. What did I really want to play? I don't know. I was going to play... My original intent was to play... I had a Doctor Who theme from before that I never finished or never did. I was thinking about doing that, and then I was thinking about today. I changed my mind. I wanted to do some shmups. See the audio in the mixer. Yeah, exactly. I can. That's what I'm looking at the levels in the audio mixer. I'm looking at the little green bar that goes up, and then if it changes to orange if it goes up too high. And it looks good. Yeah, relative to each other. I definitely see that, but I can't hear it as loud as I could before. Weird. With the settings. So yeah, I might have had the microphone higher, but it's peaking right at the orange. So I really shouldn't put the mic any louder, I don't think. Very strange. I might have to play with them like some test recordings or something. But I don't like that I can't hear this as well as I would like to hear it. But then, since we just watched Star Wars, I was thinking of doing Star Wars stuff. Sorry, I interrupted myself, or I got ahead of myself. And I was gonna do some shmups that were recently. I was gonna do like maybe some Gradius 2 and Star Pro Year. So I think I'll do that. Let's see, yeah, 7. I gotta get off about 8:30 Central Time. TurboGrafx. Now I usually take, let's see, CD, and we're gonna do not Star Pro. I want to do Gradius 2, and I know there were some other games recently that I could have done, but this is the one I want to do. All right, how's that look? That looks about the same as it was before. It's too quiet for me, but maybe I just need hearing aids. All right. Double. Do we want double or do we want 2A? An option. Let's do 2A. And then we always do force field because I think that one's better. I think that's what they always say. All right.
Destroy them all.
Destroy them all. Ah!
Destroy them all.
There we go. Get my speed up. I don't think I have the turbo set the way I like it. That's why I had trouble with this. This one I did a quick video right before everything went sour. That was in March, early in March. Oh, I want an option. Gradius. I like Gradius. I like the original Gradius on the NES. Is my favorite, just because that's what I played back in the day. Okay, I'm already on double. No, I'm on the other one. That's right. I do like the lasers. This is Ripple though. But I'm doing all right. Okay, yeah, I can hold it down. It seems to be okay. So, auto fire is on and working. get this guy? Yeah. As opposed to when I flew into it. Then that video is up on YouTube. That was the last video I uploaded before this. Before today, I should say. Obviously, there's going to be multiple streams today because I cut out and cut back in. I'll probably remove the first 2 streams, or the whatever 2 or 3 streams I did until now. Because this one I'm actually going, I'm playing games and stuff. Thank you very much, Baron, for helping me get the settings tweaked, which was mostly having an old version of OBS. Yeah. Woohoo! Oh, I didn't get that though.
Ripple laser.
Ripple. Oh, it's red. I don't remember it being red. Yeah. Well, I appreciate it. It's just the same. I just wish the audio was louder in my ears. Well, you know what? I could just change my desktop volume even higher. I just had it set at like 50. Here, I can pause it. I'm gonna do that. I'll just put that up to... Yeah, it still sounds quiet even at 100. Yeah, the audio... No, I can't do that because, like, if I get a Windows event or something, that'll blast me out. So I'll have to leave it at 50. No, I just picked something. Is it a speed up? Well, then that's not too bad. But yeah, I'm gonna have to adjust this. Really, run right into the thing. I can never get past this guy. Never. I can't even. Now this is what they call Gradius syndrome.
You need some practice.
You need some practice. Yeah. No, it's, you die and then you're done. When you die. Let's see. My age is 2. I'm 10 years old. Female. Not even supposed to be on the internet. Just kidding. And I'm a sheep. Bah. Yeah, you did. You did no death run the first boss. So I'm saying I did get past him once. You were playing the TurboGrafx version? Correct. Girls are never supposed to be on the internet without supervision. That's how you can tell I'm lying. Yeah, that's what this is. PCE. It technically is the PCE, not TurboGrafx.
Destroy them all.
Not that, you know, not that there's really a difference. Come on. Ah! Why is it not getting them now? I need a speed up at least. There we go. Wow. Now I have played this before, and I did get past that boss once. I haven't done it on this version. I got past that boss on the PSP version because I was playing that when it was Gradius 3, built-in turbo. The arcade did not, but the PSP version does. Which is, it's the arcade version, but I think it's actually ported to PSP and not literally the arcade directly, because it does have a turbo option. So obviously they you know, retrofitted that in. Don't think that was in the arcades. I did beat Gradius on the NES using both the Konami code and an NES Advantage. So I had turbo, but I was able to beat it. And if there were continues, I used continues too, I'm sure. But I did. I got to the end, and that's good enough for me. That was 30-something years ago, though. Almost 40 years ago, probably. Doop, doop, doop. Yeah. Ha! He's trying to get me. He's trying to get me. Whoa! He's trying to get me. Ha! I got him. Oof. Alright. Destroy them all. Or is it them all? Oh, come on! Oh! Oh, cool. Alright. That was rough. But the trick with this game is trying to get your powers up. Once you get your powers up right away, then you're all good. And yeah, the PC engine, the Turbo Graphics actually had, I think one of them I think did not have a turbo button, and it was one of the later controllers that came. But the one that I rented, you know, back in the day, was the controller that I rented back in the day had the turbo buttons. It had the little knob that went 1, 2, 3, so you could change your speeds. And then the second button was turbo. And I also have that on the controllers that I got for the Mini, TurboGrafx 16 Mini. I could be playing it on that, but I didn't bring that, so not. I'd have to go get it and hook it up. But that's why the MiSTer is so good. Oof. I did get past this boss at least once. On the PSP version, which is like an arcade version. It's got 1, 2, and 3, and it's actually called Vulcan Venture. This one, I think, in the English version or whatever. All right, look at that. I'm 0. The arcade release. Yeah, the English arcade release. I don't know if it was in Europe and the US, so. The Japanese one was called Gradius 2. Over here, I think, well, it was Vulcan Venture, and then I think they had Salamander, but Salamander was called Salamander in Europe, but it was called Life Force here in the arcades and also on the NES, but they actually called that Gradius 2 on the NES. Damn, yeah, that was Life Force there. This is Gradius 2. Alright. Well, I'm tired of this already. What was I doing? Yeah, Star Parodier. I have the beta translated version here somewhere, which was called. What was it called? I don't see it here. You want to give last week's review game for? Yeah. Just tell me what it is. I do want to play this a little bit, but I'll do that. I don't remember what Star Parodier is. The Japanese one. There was a North American test version, which I thought I installed. Sakuri no Densetsu. Oh, okay. Is it CD or is it or is it TurboGrafx or SuperGrafx? Because I probably don't have it. A Who card? Okay. Apparently I've got 4 games? That doesn't make sense. I thought I had a pack of all of them somewhere. Maybe I don't. Oh wait, those are SuperGrafx ones. Let's do this. Regular. I don't think I had any. If it's only in Japanese, I think I got only the US versions. I don't think I downloaded all the Japanese ones somewhere. PCE file. Right, not a CD. Okay. I know I don't have the CDs. I think I got all the US ones and some of the Japanese ones like this. This was a Japanese only game. I don't think I have that one. Because I didn't know which ones to get. So I don't have that one. There's a fan translation. Okay, I'll have to look into those. I can't play that now because I don't have it, and I'm not gonna like, go get it in the middle of the stream. I can't remember what the Star Parodia North American one was. I thought I had that installed. I know I got it. I just don't know where I put it. I probably didn't copy it over to the MiSTer. But there was a North American translation or English translation. It could have been for obviously English speaking places that aren't North America. I can't remember what it was called. It was like Phantasy Star or something. Maybe. It's basically Super Star Soldier, but I think it was like Phantasy Star Soldier. I think it was called. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, it's not there. Okay. Whoops. It's not Phantasy Star. It was Phantasy Star Soldier. Not Fantasy Zone either, no. It's this game, but the English translation of it that they never finished. This is Star Parodier, which is a parody version of Star Soldier, I guess. Sort of. Psycho Soldier? Yeah. Just like, it's kind of like a Hudson version of Parodius. So you can pilot the PC Engine, that's right. Right there, PC Engine. Look, it's got humming. Also, a giant Bomberman robot, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the bombs. Who cards? Piloted by Little Bomberman, yep. Oh, yeah, right, I can just hold the button down. Yay. Oh, a fist. Oh, it got me. Speed up. As you can change the speed. Yeah, I don't even know what all these things are. Who reads instructions? You actually can make a big difference. Look, I'm throwing CDs. Yeah, this was the game of the month last month for Game Boy Guru's Shmup Club. Those guys remind me of Fantasy Zone. Those little things there. I get it. So it's color coded. The power ups are color coded. Yeah, I played this a little just to test it out, but I never like played anything. And the only participation I did was I found the prototype for the North American version. So it says like I think that's a speed indicator in the upper left, right there. And then you can change it, and that says normal. At least in the English version, it says normal. Like that one is, whatever the one that is the default. So that should be like normal. But it's like super easy until you get to the end. And there's some crazy stuff. But I never like played a full game. I just played it a little bit, and then I like kind of like got to this far, and I'm like, okay, I'm done because I was testing it out. I don't even think I got to the boss. But yeah, I guess I didn't. I guess I didn't prepare properly today, so I didn't have. I thought I had it, but I didn't have it. I don't have it. Like Revolution X. What about Revolution X? Oh, the CD attack. Yes. Oh yeah. Because you can throw the CDs in it. Yahoo! Yahoo! I'm gonna have to do something about that sound, though. It's way quieter than I remember. I wonder if I adjust... No? Because you're saying it's really loud compared to my voice. Well, now it's okay, but... I remember it being loud enough I could hear it good, and I can't hear it good now. I don't think my ears went that bad. In a month. I am getting old, I do have hearing loss, but I don't think it's that bad. See, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to know which one does which, and which one you want to use. And then you will avoid, like, the red ones if you don't want the red. And you'll get the CD ones. Yeah, I played Revolution X a little bit last year when I went to Galloping Ghost Arcade. Played a little with the wife. One of the controllers was, well, you know, the gun controller thing. That's the blue one. All right, remember that. We want blue because just CD is pretty cool. Oh, that was weird. Ooh, one up. It like paused for a second. Oh, Guru Game Boy made it. Or Game Boy Guru, I should say. How are things? Yeah, I didn't get to play this during the month, like play a full, an actual full game. I just tested it out a little bit, and I found that other one for you, which apparently I don't have on my MiSTer. When I thought I played it, or if I do have it, I don't know where it is. Yeah, so Baron Metz helped me get the setup. I had an old version OBS, and that's why the setup was all wonky. A little bit of a headache. Ouch. Got back. Oh, you got back. Okay. Huh, he handled it, but he was sort of the one that caused it. Well, that's good. I do like to fix my own things when I break stuff. Headaches do suck. They do. I had one, was it yesterday or the day before? Can't remember. And that's the thing. This level's cool. It's got little cards dancing. Kill the cards. Kill the cards. Let's see. I need blue. Blue pill. Bum, 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 bum. Why didn't I not take the blue pill? So, welcome in. Here, I gotta pee. See, and we can avoid that. Now that I know I want blue. I'm not saying it's the best. I'm just saying it looks the coolest. And that's why I want it. Revolution X. Yes! I like Revolution X. Mostly because I'm a big Aerosmith fan. As far as how the game plays, you know. It's kind of just put some more quarters in until you beat the game. It's unfortunately hard to read chat and play at the same time. But I will finish reading your story. There. Months where there's a restaurant, kind of like Waffle House. Oh, you got the Saturn version. Nice. Oh wow, they're touring. I've seen Aerosmith twice. You know, I don't go to nearly as many concerts as you do, obviously, but yeah, I've seen Aerosmith twice, so that says something. And I did see Gordon Lightfoot. Since he just passed away, I should mention that. I've seen Gordon Lightfoot. Yeah, I can't believe they're still playing either. When have they come out with a new album? I don't think they've come out with a new album in like 20 years. Unless they have and I haven't noticed. Which is fine, they don't have to perform, but... I mean, I remember the one that had just pushed play on it, because I was listening to that on 9/11. And that's like the last new album. They had like they had like Honkin' on Bobo came out after that. And that's all I remember, and that was just a bunch of blues songs or something. Peace Out Tour. Oh, okay. Not a retirement, but retiring from huge tours. That makes sense. Oh, okay. Oh, so now they're fighting with... Now Joey Kramer's fighting with him? I mean, there is that line, that infamous line about, you know, who is Joe Perry? Yeah, what Metz said. Yeah. 50. That makes me feel old. It must have come out in like 73 then. Yeah, I love that first album. It's great. And I really like that one song, and like Steven Tyler, I think, really likes it. That's on there, I think, and that was like the first Aerosmith song, he calls it. And they don't always play it because it's one that like not everybody knows, but he likes to include it, and I like that he likes that because I like that song too. And I'm trying to remember what song it is. I think it's Moving Out. Guys are good about owning stuff. That's good. I think the song's Moving Out. We're all here because we're not all... No. Do. Say the city's moving in because the city's moving out. Or something like that. I can't even remember the lyrics. We all here, money, soul around, or something like that. I can't remember the lyrics. I got wrong, but I know it's din 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 din. Nobody knows nobody knows me. Nobody knows that. I'm doing such a good rendition. I'm gonna get a content match. I'm sure. That's sarcasm. But yeah. And yeah, I love the whole album. It's good. I got to see them with Run DMC and Kid Rock. And they all did Moving Out. Or not Moving Out. They did Walk This Way together. All three of them. You know, all three groups, if you will. Well, two groups and Kid Rock, I guess. That was pretty amazing. Yeah, I love One Way Street too. More than the one-way street. It's about all I can remember of it right now. I haven't listened to it in a long time. But yeah, I got to see him twice, and you know that's good. Crabs. You gotta love crabs. They're in every shmup, just about. It's you know, it's a staple. It's the traditional Japanese enemy. I mean, I know we have crabs and stuff, but I wonder if there's something like that that would be like distinctly American, you know? What would it be? Like, what would you always be fighting? A cat? I don't know. Mountain lion? But it seems to be, you know, sort of a Japanese thing with the giant crabs all the time. Rocks. Rocks is great. I remember I read, who was it? I can't remember now. Like Slash or somebody like that. Listened to Rocks, and that's how he decided what he was going to do. This is whatever it comes up with when you start, which I believe is normal. Unless I accidentally hit a button without realizing it. Psst, I died. About the choice of enemies. Yeah. Like, why is it always the same, right? I can't remember who it was now. It was in the liner notes, I think, or something like that. And, you know, there's a funny anecdote about, because, you know, harder than you remember. That's because you got good at it. And I'm not. This is like the first time I've played this far. Japanese word for crap. Yeah, I've kind of guessed that that's what the word was. Thank you for explaining the joke, though. Because I wasn't 100% sure. I will admit that. Yeah. What was I going to tell you? Oh, anecdote. Steven Tyler. I think this was Steven Tyler's anecdote, and he's talking about big 10-inch record, and there's a line in there. Yeah, joke foo is still weak. You're only an uncle. There's a line in there that people mishear, okay? Which I'm not gonna say what it is because it's you know, not family friendly. But it's not that bad, but I'm just not gonna say it. And that's not what he says. But nobody believes him. He's like, and no one believes me. I'm like, well, I know the original song that he heard because they heard it on Dr. Demento, and so did I. I heard it on Dr. Demento, so I knew what the line was, so I heard it correctly. But I could totally see how people would take the other interpretation of the words. Big 10-inch. It is great. I forget, is that on the first album or is that on one of the others? I can't remember. But yeah, you got, let's see if I can remember. Draw the Line, I think, was one of the early ones. It was like the fourth one, maybe. I used to have it all memorized, which was what? But it's been 15, 20 years. Toys in the Attic. Toys in the Attic is great. Big 10-inch regulars and toys in the attic. Okay. What did I say it was? No, it wasn't on the first one. Yeah, I was asking if it was. And you know, Toys in the Attic is, I think, it's the second album. This first album's called Aerosmith, then it's Toys in the Attic, something and Draw the Rocks and Draw the Line, or maybe I got those in the wrong order, but I think that's what they are. Game over. All right, let's see. Oh, I still got time. I can go for maybe another hour tops. Night in the Ruts was not as good. Definitely not. I like Draw the Line. I like Draw the Line. What's their other fourth album? Because you got Rocks, Toys in the Attic, and Aerosmith. What's the other one? Yeah. Night in the Ruts definitely is not one of their better albums. That and Rock in a Hard Place. But I think that's when they were fighting and some of the guys weren't in the band. Hence the who is Joey Kramer line. Aerosmith, get your wings. That's it. That's a great, yeah, yeah, yeah. Those are all good. Those are all good. I like Draw the Line. Maybe the whole album isn't good. I like the song Draw the Line is pretty good. I can't remember any other songs off the top of my head that are on it, but I'm sure there's one or two on there that are good. But yeah, the first two, and well, Toys in the Attic, all those really are just, the whole album is solid. All right, change my ship. That's not a change. Look, I'm gonna be the Bomberman if I know what button to press. Wait, I think I gotta go back to continue to change it, and then go. There we go. Rockin' a Hard Place. Yeah, Joe Perry wasn't. Yeah. Hence, who the expletive deleted is Joe Perry. It's a bit underrated. Done with mirrors. Not sure if I feel the same. I seem to remember Rockin' the Hard Place was kind of underwhelming. Not bad, not terrible, but just underwhelming. I don't remember if Done with Mirrors was. Yeah, one of those in there wasn't all that great either. Obviously, Pump is good. I don't know. I got lots of Aerosmith stuff. But yeah, I got Honkin' on Bobo. I just bought it when I think I bought it from Apple back in the day when it came out. So I don't think I have it on CD. Unless I burned the CD from the Apple thing. But, you know, it's a lossy format, burnt to CD, so it's not like the same quality. Not that my ears can tell the difference these days. Back then they probably could. Although MP4s or, you know, Apple format, Apple, which was MP4, what do they call it, AAC, Apple Audio Codec, but that was really just an MP4. Those, I could not tell the difference. MP3s, I could still tell the difference when I made them back in the day with certain songs, and it depends on bit rates and all that sort of stuff. But man, there were some lousy bit rates back in the day. M4A. Yes, M4A. Which is MP4. But it's audio only. Done with Mirrors isn't very memorable. Rock in a Hard Place. Well, not up to the quality of the earlier material. Phoenix is flop. Oh, okay. I have listened to them all. I don't even remember what's on Done with Mirrors, to be honest. Obviously, the good ones are there's Pump and something else. I can't remember. But I think Done with Mirrors I liked. But that might have been the weaker one out of them from that era. But I loved. Was it 9 Lives? I think that one was awesome. In fact, that was the tour I saw him on. And I think that one, and they would have been doing Just Push Play, or whatever the album is. I can't remember. When I saw them as well, because I saw them in like early 2000s. I played a little of Gradius 2 earlier. Game Boy Guru. I could not get past the first boss. Which I know I did when I played the PSP version, which I played when we were doing Gradius 3. Permanent Vacation. Yes. Permanent Vacation. Yes, Permanent Vacation. Which, yeah, probably is better than Pump. I would probably agree. It's been a long time, so it's hard for me to be sure, you know, of what I'm thinking of. But I tend to agree that Permanent Vacation is better. That's the one I was thinking of. Yes. That's the one that's great. Yeah, Done with Mirrors is, yeah, middling, if I remember correctly. I have them all. But yeah, they are one of my favorite bands. They're probably my favorite band that you can actually go see. Well, for now. Or you could go see during my lifetime. Or during my lifetime when I was old enough to go see stuff. The earlier stuff is great, yeah. Well, you know, I know him from Walk This Way. Because that was just popular back in the day. Obviously, it was the Run DMC version, but, you know, with Steven Tyler and I forget who the other artist was. If it was, I don't think it was Joe Perry. Was it Joe Perry? Or was it the other guy that I can't, I'm drawing a blank. I'm not as good with names. I just can't remember. Oh, right. I knew there were power down ones, but I forgot what they were. You did say that during the stream. You mentioned that. Yes. They changed that to like something in the, because you were playing the English version, and you're like, oh yeah, they changed it, so you knew what it was. Was Joe Perry? Okay. Yeah, it wasn't Aerosmith. It was just Steven Tyler and Joe Perry. Which that version is on. Like they did a compilation / live album. Can't remember the name of it now. Like a later one after like the Just Push Play. It came out right after that because they were touring and they were doing that song with Run DMC and Kid Rock. So you can actually get that on an Aerosmith. I think it was it when they came back, because they had different ones. Obviously, they were on Geffen, and then they were on, or they were on, was it Columbia, and then they went to Geffen, and then went back. So there's different, there's different compilations on different labels. Whatever red label they were on originally, that wasn't Geffen. Oh yay! A spam guy. One of you guys get that? I think I made you guys mods. Ugh. Doge hype. Yeah, I've seen that one before. I don't know if it goes away on mine though, because I got the restream, so it might stay. Banhammer's been swung. Thank you. Yeah. Go back to restream. Yeah, it just sits in mine. It doesn't go away because it's not live. All right, that's good. I still got some time. Oh. I thought that was the end. I mean, I thought it was game over and it started over. But it was just between levels. Well, there's some hammers. They look like hammers. I want hearts, probably. Game over. There we go. Oh, look at Penguin Guy. That's so cool. From Another Dimension. I don't think I have that one. Because like I said, the last one I got was Honkin' on Bobo, which I think was just existing blues songs that they did. Or it was a different style. It was like a blues style. I don't know if they were original. I don't remember if it was original music or if it was just, like covers or not, or mostly one or the other. I don't know if they had anything between then. From Another Dimension, that does sound familiar. So maybe I did hear about it and I just didn't buy it at that time because I was just Rock This Way. What I'm talking about. Was that an album? Because that's not the one I remember. I'd have to go downstairs and get it and look at it. Because I think I bought it on CD and I bought it on. It might have been. It might have been called Rock This Way. I don't remember now. I think I bought two versions of it. Like I bought the Australian version of Nine Lives because it had the Spider-Man song on it. If I'm remembering correctly. Now I gotta look that up. Ooh. Yes, the stream has come to a screeching halt because now I can't remember. I don't know if it'd be quicker for me to go down and find the CD or just look it up. So I'm gonna look it up though. If I'd had a camera or something, I'd go look it up and show you a picture of it. But I don't. Or maybe the other album was the one that had the Spider-Man song on it. But I did get the Australian version of Nine Lives because they had something different on it. It might have had stuff from back then. That might have had stuff from Armageddon. Aerosmith's discography, yeah. Get Your Wings, Toys in the Attic, Draw the Line. I did like Draw the Line. Yeah, Done with Mirror was kind of meh. And then Permanent Invocation and Pump are good. Get a Grip, Nine Lives, Just Push Play, Honkin' and Bobo. Yeah. So those are all the original albums they have. And Honkin' on Bobo, I only got the download version back in the day. So that's just the original albums. 16 compilation albums, 6 live albums. Yeah, where's the lists? Studio albums. Live bootleg. I've got live bootleg, live classics live 2. A Little South of Sanity. I remember that one. I have that one because that was the Geffen one. Rockin' the Joint. I don't have that one. So I don't have any other of those. It must have been a compilation one. I have Gems, but that wasn't it. Got Pandora's Box. Big ones. Not big ones. I remember that. I got the Box of Fire. Mm. Oh yeah, Ultimate Aerosmith Hits. It has both Columbia and Geffen on it. That's the one. That's the one. Get a Grip works better than it should get in outside influence. Yeah, actually, that was one of the ones they were struggling, and they got the outside writers to write the music for them, and it really worked. Which sometimes, yeah, sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't, but that really helped them. 2 or 3 tracks would have been a better album. Yeah, it could be. I don't know. I like almost all the songs anyway. What's the one that has Fever on it? That's an older one. Fever's good. But yeah, it's oh yeah, Ultimate Aerosmith Hits. And that's the one that has the Run DMC song on it. It's the only one that I know of that's like an Aerosmith album that has the Run DMC Walk This Way. I don't remember if I got that one the other version. I did get the other version. I know I got the other version of um Nine Lives, and I think that had like the Armageddon stuff in it. I think that's why I did it. And it's got 2 different covers because it's got that lenticular cover, and then you pull it out, and it's sort of the yeah. It was re-released in 2011. The album cover was changed. Yeah. See, that's the one with the limited edition disc. I think I have that one. I think. I may have gotten one of them. I think I might have got the download, and the other one I actually got the disc. Fever was from Get a Grip. Yeah. And then talk about Fever. No, Fever was good, but I may be confusing another song. I think I was thinking of a different song. Also included are a guest appearance on Run DMC's cover of Walk This Way, and 2 new songs, Girls of Summer, I remember that, and Lay It Down, which the band recorded in Hawaii. But I didn't get like all the compilation ones, because I'm not crazy. I don't think I got the re-release version. Oh well, that was the one that had it. But one of them, I'm thinking of the one that Garth Brooks did a cover on. I think it was an earlier one than Fever. It's the one that goes, "We're all We're all here because we're not all there tonight. We're all here because we're not all there tonight. Which I don't think is Fever. Or maybe it is Fever. Okay. I'm like bombing. What do? I bomb, even though I don't remember what button I'm pressing. I think I get blown up a lot. See, you get old like me, and you start, like, not remembering things. Scene 4. Alright, Scene 4 is my wall, I guess. But I'm also not super serious playing it either. Yeah, and I don't see that North American version. That lyric was for... Okay, then I was thinking of the right thing. I just... For some reason, when you said Fever was on that, and then I was thinking of Flesh in my head, which is a different song. And not Fever, but Fever was the song I was thinking of the whole time. Like, originally. Yeah, I remember somebody was singing that because he was listening to, like, Garth Brooks or whatever. And I was like, dude, that's an Aerosmith song. But it's not one of their more well-known ones. And I think he changed the lyrics a little bit. Only 35? Yeah. I'm older than 35. The memory starts to go. It does. My memory started to go a couple of years ago, I think. $46. Yeah, your memory's gonna start to go then. So we watched Star Wars today, and I was like, you know, I'm like twice as old as these people were when they made that movie. That's kind of scary. And I saw that, and I think in like '79. When I was like 5 or something. First movie I remember seeing in the theater was Superman. Second movie I remember seeing in the theater was Star Wars. Those little snowmen. Why did I... Snowmen. Ice skating snowmen. They're so cute, I want to destroy them. Not really, it's just, you know, the game. Just pretend that I don't like cute things. Look, stuff comes out of the fire. Let me get this heart. I don't know what it does. Probably gives you heart. Those things are probably good. Yeah, there we go. Stuff happening. Nice. Oh, I get it. They're color-coded and it's different depending on your guy. Right, okay. We're further away from this episode when episode 1 was from the original Star Wars. Yeah, probably. Because episode 1 was 20 years after, and that was... Episode 1 was late 90s, so that's like 25 years. Special lives. Allowed you to respawn immediately. Oh! So hearts are good. Thanks. That's why I keep you around. You explain things to me. was thinking about playing Star Wars earlier, just because I was watching Star Wars, so I was thinking about playing Star Wars related things. But I kind of was planning on doing this game. Obviously, I'm playing casual, which there's nothing wrong with that. Not that I think you guys think that there is, but Revenge of the Seventh. Yeah, exactly. It was because Star Wars Day, and my wife said, "Hey, let's watch Star Wars on Sunday," because Sunday is the day she has off, and so we did. Yoshi, how you doing? Oh, do I have to switch games now to the one that you did the soundtrack for? Yeah, this is Star Parodier. And I can't remember the name of the North American prototype one. Guru will remember it. I want to say it was like Fantasy something. Fantasy Star Soldier. Okay, it was Fantasy Star Soldier. Yeah, because Baron Metz was like, "Oh, Fantasy Star?" And I was like, "Well, no." Fantasy Zone? No. That's a different shmup. But it has a similar name. I am going to have to stop at 8:30 Central Time, which is half an hour from now. I can't go past that because I got to do Bible study. I believe that's still on. I'm like trying to pick up the airplanes or something, which are just things I'm shooting out. I think they look like little airplanes. I don't know what they really are. Those like homing things. That's really neat that the pickups are different depending on what, they look different depending, they're not going to be Who cards because I'm not the PC Engine. Took me a while to get that, but So this is the yellow one. Maybe I want giant snowball looking things. I don't know. Those things are like, they have like revenge bullets. So it's being, I like it. Well, I finally made it to the boss, so whatever I did this time, I did it right. I don't think I made it to the boss. Oh, maybe I did make it to the boss before. I can't remember now. I can't even remember from like 5 minutes ago. See what I'm talking about? The memory goes. Actually, your memory might be a little bit better. Guru, because you don't drink. I drink very little now, but I drank enough that it probably did affect it. And everybody's different too. Don't have the same experiences necessarily, but it may be harder to remember things very soon. It's a little bit scary, but it's not too bad. I mean, my memory used to be like laser sharp, and now it's not horrible, but I can still manage, so it's fine. But I cannot remember like specific events or things, and people will be like, "Oh, you remember that thing you programmed?" I'm like that was 2 years ago. I don't remember stuff I programmed last month anymore. Because it's done. My brain flushes it, you know? Whereas I used to remember that kind of stuff a lot. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I liked it. It was good. I probably drank a little too much about 7 years ago, but I don't do that anymore. It's just expensive. I tell you, it did help. It helped a little bit with calming my nerves, taking care of a little kid. Just gonna say that. So it was in effect medicinal, but it has side effects supposedly. So, I mean, not supposedly, it does have side effects, but I did not know that it affected your general memory. I knew it affected specific memory if you drank like way too much one day, which I've never had that happen really. You have memory issues too. Okay. The snowman is yes, very cute. And like I say, there's no thorax. Oh look, it's like Stonehenge, but it almost looks like the Greek letter pi. There's no thorax in those snowmen because there's only 2 balls because it's the Japanese style. I want this. I forget which one the big snowbally looking things were. H for the helmet. Don't grab those because those are bad. I remember that from 5 minutes ago. More than 5 minutes ago, actually. But you're gonna remember an IP from work because you use that all the time. You know, I still remember IPs from work that I learned 20 years ago because I used them all the time. I had them memorized because people would ask, well, "What's your DNS servers?" Because we were an ISP, and you'd have to give them the DNS servers. What is this game called? It's called Star Parodier. It's on the PC Engine. This is Japanese version. Japanese game. We did find a prototype. That was a North American version, but that's not the one I'm playing. And you can kind of tell it's Japanese because there's Japanese stuff up there. PC Engine. Yeah, CD. Thank you. By the way, yeah, if anyone knows the facts and wants to tell people that are in chat when they ask things, I am fine with that. I'm playing this on the MiSTer, which it should say in my title. It says retro, I think, and on the MiSTer. Oh, yeah, okay, I ran into that. Well, it's all of a sudden like 2001 monoliths now. Oh, look, there's camels down there. They're walking through the desert. These are UFOs. I wonder what's the theme of this level. That's a lucky cat, I know that. Yeah, see, that's supposed to be like a crop circle or something. I think that's where the UFO... Run into the enemy! Yeah, that's a good plan. Ugh. The theme is so... Yes, I like the theme too. I didn't get a chance to ask about it before. Ramming speed. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I think it was I was trying to go over there to shoot it, and I just ran into it instead of shooting it. Oh, darn it, I got the power down. But I did run into it. Like, I piloted directly to it. It wasn't like I accidentally ran into it. I drove the ship right into it like a dummy. I was like, well, it's not blowing up. Maybe it's a power up, or maybe it's a thing that, you know, maybe it's a pickup. No. There. Get a little shieldy thing, I think, from that. It does start getting a little tough here. Which I like. This little combination of Hector 87, aka Starship Hector, and Gunhead blazing lasers. Well, I get. Oh, okay. This is kind of like the Moai stage, or the stage where there's little Moais, if I remember correctly. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of. Maybe I'm thinking of Raiden or something, but. Don't forget the bomb. Yeah! Yeah, you're right. You are right. I have been forgetting the bomb. Other than when I, like, forget what the bomb button is and I press it in the beginning accidentally. Like, that was in some meme or something that somebody posted, which is totally what happens. Every time I play, I press bomb. Oh, so that's the bomb button. You know. Like, first thing you do. Ugh, there. Alright. Now I actually have to semi-concentrate. Whereas before I was just kind of skating along. Of course, I was continuing a lot too. But, you know. Really, I sailed through to like level 3. Oof! Just got bulleted. Those little tree statues got power-ups. Alright, I'll start packing a general Egyptian theme. Yeah, the Egyptian theme. I kind of only remember the first level of Blazing Lasers. That was out in space. That was about as far as I got. I think I bought that on the Wii U at the time when that was Game of the Month. By the way, guys, I can barely hear the audio of the game for some reason, which is weird. Has something to do with my new setup. I can hear it, but it's really quiet. But I know that it's loud for you guys, so I've adjusted it accordingly. I'm gonna change my ship. I want this one. Ooh, heart. La, 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 la. Oh, it is quiet for you. Okay. When I first started, I think Baron said it was louder than me and he couldn't hear me, so. I'd rather have the audio of the game too quiet than the audio of my voice too quiet because, you know, why am I here then? Why are you listening to? Why are you looking at? You can just go look at a long play and see the whole game if you want. Alright. 8:12. Alright, I got like 15 minutes, and then I do have to cut out. Ah! Well, I'm gonna turn it up a little bit then, since you say it's quiet. Because I want to hear it. Where different things should be volume-wise. Okay, I will definitely check that out, Baron. There, I turned it up a little bit. I hope it's not too loud. Yeah. I kind of don't like sound compression so much because because it may be useful for this, but that's kind of what they. That's kind of part of the loudness wars and like why CDs aren't as good is because they like to compress all the dynamic range into a very small range, and then you can still hear. Good. You know, and then make it loud and normalize it and all that stuff. And you don't get the same dynamic range, all that sort of thing. That's one of the big complaints. It seemed legit to me too. You know? One of those, oh, this sounds better. No, it's not better. It's just louder. Camels in the desert. Oof. I do like this theme. Oh, I'm not doing good at all. I don't think I'll get out of this level. Yeah, that might have been an effect of that other game because the audio was weird on that. I did Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles earlier, which I don't know if I'm not sure. I tried to download it from the special downloader to get it, but I don't know. Don't know what I was doing. Stuff like auto tune. Well, auto tuning is different. See, I found the bomb button. Yeah, auto tuning is different, but yeah, I know what you mean. I don't mind auto tune if it's done for effect. You know. I don't like it in general. Because, you know, if you can kind of hear it, yeah. Ooh, I like that death. Supposedly you had to use, because it's a beta, you have to use the alternate things, and I turned it on and did a download, and I didn't see it, didn't say it downloaded anything. So maybe it is in the officials now. The sound seemed a little bit off with it, and game seemed to maybe a little bit glitchy, but I don't know if that was the game or my setup at the time because I had stuff messed up. I was using old version of OBS and everything was glitchy. Yeah, exactly. To cover up a lack of singing. Yeah, that's where it's yeah. I saw a video on autotune that was done by Weird Al Yankovic. I don't think he wrote it. I think he just was the presenter of it that explained autotune or was talking about autotune. And apparently it was something that was used to like detect oil deposits on the ocean floor. Your tone deaf. Yeah. Well, you know what you like. You can hear it. Know your meme vid about it. Yeah, and he said it was like supposedly it was like to detect oil deposits on the ocean floor or something, and I was like, what? I don't know if that was for real or a joke. It'd be kind of cool if it was, though. Wow, I am just doing poorly now. Well, go for the TMNT core, I would agree. I did the update, and I got a Linux kernel update too. I do still have the Saturn stuff. If you want, you know, I only got a few minutes. I don't have to keep playing this game. I could do Saturn stuff. I don't have a lot of games though for it. But Saturn stuff. Oh, and I also have the. I don't know if I downloaded. I did download the newer version, but I don't have it on here. I haven't put it on here yet of the Neo Geo CD. I've got the older Neo Geo CD. I found a tune in place with recognizing return sound patterns. Yeah, it would make sense. Yeah, I didn't say it was. Yeah, it's not fake. It was just weird hearing that, but it wasn't explained, so I don't know. But it makes sense. But I was just thinking because it was Weird Al. I don't know if it was meant to be a joke, but I think it was meant to be serious. And it was a long time ago when I saw it. So. But I like. This may be glitchy. Well, it is glitchy right now. Sorry, guys. Let me just do this. So okay. Hopefully, no one has epilepsy that was watching. Ah! Load. Just because I can. There's supposed to be a newer version. I mean, it seems to play. It can load the MVS stuff too. So I think this one's just gonna replace the other one. I don't know. Or maybe not. Maybe there's still some different. Maybe there's still some qualitative differences, so that you still want both versions. I don't know. Hmm. But I'll do a little bit of this just to show that it works. I think the music was different, or the music played when it was paused because it's the CD version, and it didn't do that on the like the console version. Oh, that was weird. Push A button. I'm pushing there. Okay, it is actually the A button on my controller anyway. Start. Can I start, or is it loading? All right, there we go. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, I paused. It's not doing the music. One of the versions does did the music. And I don't have turbo turned on, which is fine. When it was paused, the music actually was continued to play. On one of the things, it was different on one of the other ones. Neo Geo's R-Type. Yes. Yes, it is. Because there's the thing. I forget what it's called. The little ball thingy, but you know. The shooty stuff, just like R-Type. Yeah, I did get past that first boss on Gradius 2 when I was playing the PSP version during when it was Gradius 3's month. That was a while ago. But... Well, that works. Let's do... I just don't have a lot of time. Oh, there was another one that added, and it was supposed to come in, but I heard it was only on... No, not Pokemon Mini. They had, yeah, I don't see it. Tamagotchi was added, but apparently you have to download it. I don't think it was added to this. It was added to the what do you call it? The Pocket default thing. Saturn. That was the review game 2 weeks ago. Yeah, that one actually plays fine. Obviously. guess. We're gonna try this. Look at this, Dracula X. I think that's the one I want. Yeah. I don't know which one. Yes, the little egg monster game. Yep. The little LCD egg monster game. Yes. There's a port for the MiSTer, but it's not a standard thing. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be leaving in about 5 minutes anyway, Baron. So, I'll see you later. Legit Sega thing? This is the MiSTer. It's like an emulation system. So I'm switching over. This is the Sega Saturn core, which is not ready, and there's glitches and stuff. It doesn't work perfectly, but I just want to start this. Let's see. Can I actually? No data. Okay, no, it didn't save anything, which is fine. What was that menu? That was the Sega Saturn menu. So this is Symphony of the Night Japanese version for Sega Saturn. So yeah, it was Sega. Is it gonna load? Maybe it won't load. I get this where it glitches out and it doesn't load. The CD player menu. Well, the CD player menu is the CD player menu for the Sega Saturn. Also the Neo Geo CD earlier, but I think he was talking about the. I never owned or used a Sega Saturn either. This is the closest I've gotten to do it, and then as you can see, this is not working. Let's try this one. I don't know why there's two different versions. Saturn is awesome. I didn't buy it because it was like $500 in like 1994. Right, you could get it cheap when it was dead. I agree. I wish I had done that with some other things. I did get some things like that. Can't remember them off the top of my head what I got. I think I got an extra couple extra. I think I got an extra Atari Lynx at one point when it was really. It wasn't super cheap, but it was still they were like getting rid of it. All right, can I game start? Data select. RAM. Yeah, Panzer Dragoon. Yeah, I got it on Switch though. Yeah, it doesn't want to play now. I played this before and I got to where you like defeat Dracula right in the beginning and then it locked up. Now it won't even load for me. Well, it loads, but it doesn't get past this. Is what it looks like it's doing now. I don't know. It's so glitchy for me. I know other people have said they have other games that run great and stuff. What else do I have? This one actually works. This one I could never get to load. I got to load the first time and that was it. This one loads. I think this one actually works. I just want to show you guys a Saturn game. Yeah. This is the Sega Saturn menu. Magic Resumes Y. But public PD Panzer Saga was the third game in RPG. Oh yeah, that would be. Yeah. Well, but you didn't get it new. You got it used. The fish. I think this works, but sound is weird. Yeah. Yeah. But you were saying you wish you had a new one. I get that. Or if they've been able to, just to have been able to buy it new back in the day or whatever. Whatever you meant. Either way. Alright. Well, I'm going to play until I get killed, I guess. And then I have to go. Alright. Not killed, like game over. There, I'll do that. Right, exactly. Yeah, you're probably not gonna spend that unless some sort of lottery event happens or something on that. But I do have an expensive game that I would like to sell. When I found out how expensive it was. Alright. I gotta get going. It's been great. I'll see you guys. I'm glad to have been able to do this, and thanks again to Baron for helping me get set up. I had the old version of OBS, and that fixed it, and I tweaked some stuff. And I think the sound is good now. I don't know. We'll mess around with that later. But I'll see y'all later. I don't have a tagline yet, so I'm just gonna say see you later. All right, you're welcome. Bye. Thanks for coming. Where's my stop? Oh, there it is. Okay, bye.